another game while he plays the real Mario Kart 64 to prepare.
Oh yeah. Should we edit the camera? Hey, Glass, do you want to move the camera just a little? Or Jen, do you want to move it a little bit?
Yeah.
Or that might be good actually. Maybe if we move it to like here, you know what I mean? Like, just a little bit. Kyle says, whatever happens, I just hope everyone except Jimbo has fun. That's perfect. That's perfect. Kyle, Jimbo was excited about your comment. All right.
Okay, wait. Can we get the ports?
Oh, the ports are all good. We're all good.
Oh, you already set it up?
Yep, we're all set up. Yep.
Awesome.
I don't know why I have my controller here. Okay. Here we go. Any Bowser representation? Are we going full Kylera with 2 DKs and 2 Warriors? Triple DK?
Now, we are playing on the tournament edition, which means all the characters have the same stats as Yoshi.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So this is all purely cosmetic, which characters people are
Oh my
picking.
gosh, we're actually doing... Please to God, please no.
Additionally, players are able to choose the
Double
same
Luigi.
character.
Or no, what was that? Is this actually triple DK? Okay, thank goodness. Now someone X out and pick Wario. Okay, here we go. Starting off, of course, on Luigi Raceway. And you guys are good to go.
We'll be running through all 4 cups in Mushroom, Special, Star, then Flower.
All right. And me and Jed are on commentary. We've heard the same story on Luigi Raceway. It's can you get the right speed items on lap 3 and cut through the grass? We're all good. Here we go.
All right, we're giving them the thumbs up. They
Semis
are
won at
here.
Wisco Meet 2025 is starting right now. Here we go.
All right, we got Jimbo as Yoshi. Was out in front, but apparently slowing down to sandbag for items. You get better items in 4th place, and indeed he gets shrooms to cut through the grass.
I think DK's going to save it for the second part of the lap, I assume, or maybe runs it right here. I don't think you burned the shrooms right now, right?
Yeah, well, maybe. We saw a difference in opinion there because Jimbo did burn his triple shrooms.
And they're all burned just to get items back. Do they get triple shrooms? Does DK get rewarded? Maybe rewarded with a Bolt. Bolt is still strong as always, but you're not going to get anyone in the
Bolt slows down
water.
opponents, but it's not nearly as
and it
strong.
Gets stolen. So say goodbye to that Bolt, because Cheech has the Bolt and is in 2nd place and can't get hit by this backwards green because they're in the boo. Huge position for Cheech. Do we get a squash? No sabotage, and Cheech is running away with this with triple shrooms on the first
lap. Yeah, Cheech might be getting out of distance of red shells here, which means other people would need to get some speed items to cut through the gas in order to catch up with it. Although he gets a shroom of his own, does he cut through a little bit here or just go for another item?
Do you really? I guess you go for a defensive item, and great awareness going cutting the sand a little bit and also dodging that fake item box. Wonder where Cheech is going to try and play this, and Jimbo runs into one and goes from 2nd all the way down to 3rd. And
you see a blue shell coming out here.
DK's not getting the right items though right now. Gold's going to help, but already burns one of them. I feel like maybe he could have saved it.
I would have definitely considered saving that until you got closer to a corner there.
Yep. Glass is in an interesting position. Haven't really talked about Glass that much. 2nd place, now 3rd place because of the shroom. 2 reds can try to get, and gets Jimbo. But now that red is waiting for Jimbo, and Jimbo getting camped. And here we go. Let's see what happens.
Let's see if Jimbo or DK get some speed items here so that they can pick up some places. It looks like Cheech is going to take first. DK did get triple mushrooms, but burned one. And it's going wide because Jimbo has the triple red
you
shells.
Can't really do much about it.
So
and needs a star. And gets the star for the defense, and DK is going to be in 3rd. Holy cow. All right, so that's 0 for Jed. Cheech has 3. Okay, here we go. Then who got 2nd there, right?
1, then 2. Just do 1, then... No, so that's 2.
Yeah, 2, then 1. Yeah. Okay, we're on to Moo Moo. Okay, here we go. On to Moo Moo Farms. Pretty interesting course. Not as RNG dependent as I feel like people think it is, but like if you get a star is just busted because you can go through all the mole patches, right?
It's very short, but there's not the like jumps on some of the other courses where you can get stuck due to RNG. So
Yep.
It's chaotic, but not necessarily as luck-based as you might assume.
So here we go. Jimbo getting a little bit of a tumble, really wants to get some points on the board, and DK is maybe going to try to go bowling, but instead is just going to go first.
So DK and
double
Glass with stars both move into first. They intersect each other, but because they both have stars, they don't get injured.
Double invincibility. DK wasn't able to get the shroom out before getting another item. This red, oh wow, doesn't get hit by another red. But
Glass and DK out in front,
Glass
but
is in great position right now.
Yeah, Glass was a little bit ahead, so DK got hit by the red there, giving Glass more of a lead. Jimbo now with a star in second. Will they cut through the moles at the end of this lap here?
I don't know if it's going to last long enough to go through the second patch.
Looks like they're getting through. You also
yes, it does actually. Yes, I mean, wow, very clean. And has trip reds to block Glass's single red. Glass too nervous to probably go ahead. Gonna try and burn one of them.
And
here
this
we
allows
go.
Cheech to
Look at how
catch
close
up.
they are. Going into lap 3, they are all next to each other. And Glass with a devastating bolt and no reds to cover.
Glass cuts through the
Oh
moles.
my goodness! Oh, double squash! It's a DK sandwich.
Glass is still in first. He cut through the moles, which is totally RNG. Just risked it to get into first, and he's still in first despite all of that chaos.
Hey, they all have shrooms, and Glass spins out. I think Glass is in a really bad position here, taking it really wide. I think Jimbo might get some points.
Glass.
Here we go.
Jimbo in
I think
first.
Jimbo's got
He's gonna hold it.
DK's trying to fight back.
Hits a banana.
Is Cheech gonna pass Glass? No! Oh my goodness. Okay, that's 3 for Jimbo. Hold on, what are the points here?
1 second.
4-1-4. All right. Holy cow, as we go to Trupa Beach, and I think this one stays as 1, right? There we go. All right. We're all good here, right?
Yep. You can just...
Oh, okay. Notable.
So we're here at Koopa Troopa Beach. The main feature on this is there is a dev-intended jump through a hole in the wall to the waterfall. This is not considered a shortcut because it is developer-intended, which means it is a choke point and you can gain or lose a lot of time.
Let's see what happens here. Oh, we have a bolt. I don't think they're going to go for it. And Jimbo in awesome positioning. And Glass gets through as well, and Cheech gets squashed by maybe I think Jimbo or Glass maybe squashed.
Yeah, I didn't quite see how Glass didn't get scorched by the lightning bolt
DK with
there.
the bolt to bring them back in it. No one gets a dodge.
That's interesting that DK didn't wait until the players were closer to that jump there, but gets
DK's
more
so far behind, I think they want to get first and second. You know, it doesn't really matter if you get... DK has 1 point right now. They can't be fishing for third place right now. You know what I mean? They gotta go for the win early on, in my opinion.
Yeah. But I think part of going for that win might have been to try to really slow down first and second at the cave.
Oh, that's true. I
don't know. That's part of the nuances of strategy. Everybody sort of has their own opinions.
I think this is one of my favorite versus courses. I really think the ramp adds a lot of skill checks, even on the backup. DK could have maybe backed up there and gone for the backup. There's so many interesting decisions revolving around the ramp.
And DK again burns a lightning bolt. They're now in fourth. Cheech is in third, has a star.
Glass gets squashed by Jimbo.
Interesting.
And what a line. Going all the way around like that, not deciding not go for the ramp makes sense when you have this much of a lead. You don't want to risk the ramp, but I think Cheech is probably going to try to risk this ramp.
But with the banana, no.
Or is Cheech just going to go for third? Do you just go for third?
Cheech,
but
has the shroom, can probably make it, but gets the bad lineup. Went for an interesting backup, didn't make it, now probably can't. DK trying to catch Glass. I think we are going to finish in this order, though.
Yep, second. All right. Oh, wait, hold on. You said I could just go like this. This is so much easier. Great call, by the way. Okay, 6.
4, 2, 6.
4, 2, and 6. All right, and they're going quick. They're not giving us much time, but that's okay. This is such a better strat. Nice job here. Okay, let's pull up the chat again. Here we go. Calamari Desert. Interesting start to this round. I agree, Kyle.
Absolutely. We got Jimbo and Glass tied in the match position,
and
but
we were
Cheech
just
and DK are also very close.
Cheech and DK were the favorites, and at the end of Mushroom Cup, Jimbo and Glass have leads. Not dominating leads, but pretty good leads. And Glass pummeling DK with those reds. And Jimbo is taking another lead, has been pretty consistently ahead. One green can't block two, but gets a item block instead. Let's see what happens here. We're going to place this fake item box. Okay, a little bit wide. Okay.
And Cheech with the shrooms just cuts through the off-road section, moves into first. But these red shells by DK are very interesting. Chooses not to use it on Glass. Kind of gets stuck in that little crevice there, but does okay.
Great shell timing. One interesting, just tactic that is hard to get good at is noticing that you should use your red shells right when they're about to hit an item box, and then they tumble over the item box and don't get the items that they need. And
yeah,
that's exactly what
I've been
happened.
the victim of that many times. It's very difficult to get that intuition of when, with 2 moving players, you should fire those red shells, but if you can, it denies them a very valuable item.
And having to drive and worry about everything else, it's like the last thing you're thinking about, but like when you have the brain space, you got to make it happen. As we get into the halfway point of Calamari Desert, and DK unfortunately hitting a thing. Can they get past the train? They shroom past the train. Oh my goodness.
Jimbo hits the fib, so is going to have to try to catch up.
How did Jimbo get in 4th? What happened to there?
I'm not quite sure, but then they hit the off-road fib, which put them even further back. Glass gets from 1st to 3rd in 1 tumble there. Does pick up a star,
Jimbo
might be able to get back.
Jimbo needs to hit these items. Hits them, do we need a star? Trip Reds isn't going to do it.
Especially when, well, maybe they can get around, but Calamari Desert is a wide open course, which makes red shells a little bit more valuable.
Spins out, and then Jimbo now finds themselves still in 4th. I mean, Jimbo's really behind, but they're both tumbling. Glass is kind of running away with this, but only has a banana in his defense. I think Cheech is in a great position, but gets hit with a green. Might have to burn one of these shrooms right now to make up for the speed.
Are they burn 2 to get for another item, or just go off-road?
Cheech decides yes. Let's see what they get. Did they get a 2nd place start? They get a boo. Oh, and they don't get the bolt. They can't steal the bolt.
And they can't.
And Jimbo, out of nowhere, is running away with this.
Cheech can't also pick up another item until he uses the boo.
Yep. Oh, terrible.
So he's only going to get the Glass's green shell unless Glass opens up.
Boo timing. I mean, I guess you boo just in case for whatever greens are happening
here. Cheech almost stole Glass's star, but Glass gets it off. Jimbo is going to finish.
DK maybe.
Very close finish.
Maybe.
DK.
No, holy cow. And Jimbo, after a really bad first round, has now had 3 firsts in a row. Holy cow.
Jimbo playing the if you're not first, you're last strategy, and it is working out. And once again, Jimbo and Glass go 1-2.
Yeah, Jimbo and Glass are running, and DK needs help fast. There's a 6-point gap between 2nd place and DK. DK needs to make it happen on their home course, DK Jungle Parkway. Here we go.
Not to mention, even if DK does catch up to, say, Glass, they have to make sure to patch Cheech in the process.
Yep, what's up, Owen? Welcome in. Welcome, everyone, to Wisco Meet. We're already in the 5th race. We got some action-packed semifinals as we go over the ramp on lap 1 of DK Jungle Parkway, one of the more laggier courses in the game.
Yes, and one of the more strategically interesting courses because of the bolts. If you launch a lightning, players can't get past the giant gap, so choosing sometimes who to let through and who to stop.
Oh, DK off the side!
And
DK off the side!
Slow tumble into the water.
Slowly tumbles into the lake. Oh my goodness, and that bridge in that area is so volatile because you can put items there, bananas, and also when you get hit with the shell, you're tumbling off the side. Holy cow! Okay, and a blue shell is not going to help DK with this gap. Oh my goodness, and let's see what we got. Cheech getting in 1st place right now, which is what they need. Jimbo with triple shrooms, going to try to cut the grass here, okay? And we're looking for a devastating bolt. What's interesting about this track, and we might get to see it on lap 3, is that when you get bolted, if you get hit by one of those fruit or the coconut, you actually get squished, and it's really, really slow and really, really bad. Let's see if there's any bridge shenanigans happening. Cheech decides to not put all the bananas on the bridge, which makes sense.
Okay, I just want to call out, I think I just saw a blue shell go past Jimbo on the bridge.
Whoa!
So the fact that he was able to avoid that is crazy with how narrow that bridge is.
Yeah, that is insane. Here
we do get a
bolt. We get a bolt, and this is exactly what DK needs to even it up. Someone in Cheech into the lake.
So if you're about to go off the jump, he might as well
catching up with shrooms.
You see how Cheech is larger, so that
we need another bolt.
But he's out.
Another bolt for DK.
Okay, he can't stop anybody, but he can slow all of them down here.
You go for a big jump, and you got to go for the items, and what a great jump from DK.
Great jump from DK.
Needs this.
He's now got a chance.
Blue shell's not what you need.
No, but at least he's close. He could easily pick up with Glass. The
gap between everyone is now DK. Jimbo is in. Glass is in DK's sight right now. And
but he's got a golden mushroom. But
and another bolt, triple bolt from DK. We might just squash everyone on the bridge.
A red shell goes into the wall.
DK's
in first!
Unbelievable. No spin out. Wait!
Cheech tried to go narrow up the wall and didn't get there. DK from 4th to 1st after a devastating fall on the jump before. Just incredible comeback.
Oh my goodness. And that's exactly what DK needed, right? 559. That's exactly what DK needed. And Glass, let's not forget about Glass getting a point there and is still right there in second. There's still a 4-point gap going into Yoshi Valley. That is a gap.
One of the best benefits for Glass and Jimbo is that Cheech and DK are splitting the remaining points. So the fact that they're fighting amongst each other is giving them a little bit of a buffer.
Yep, great point.
So Yoshi Valley here, coming up, we are going to have the hairpin turn, which under our tournament rules is not considered a shortcut.
Yep.
But is an area. Oh my God!
What? Glass falls off. Glass and Cheech fall off. This is monumental for DK right now. Oh my goodness. This is quite a swing. What's up, Yale? Yale's in the chat. Okay, here we go. We're on to lap 2. And man, Cheech is really behind right now.
Yeah. So if you fall off in the valley section of Yoshi Valley, I feel like it loses you maybe 10 seconds. DK just steals a golden
Probably
mushroom.
going to save it for the grass. And I mean, DK's in a great position. I wonder, we're going to place the fake item box. Doesn't get the place, and it falls off! Jimbo spins off the course, and this is what Glass and Cheech need, and DK's going to run away with it. You should really just be focusing on playing it safe. We see hopping, not a lot of mini turbo action. You don't want to spin off.
Jimbo chooses to take the long way around after spinning out and going off the course. Hard to recover from that. So Cheech is going to make up some ground on Jimbo now and has a star where they can cut through the grass. Glass, unfortunately, I believe, is in 4th and just fell off again.
Yeah,
so they're going to have a difficulty to get points. But DK in a great position to pick up 3 more points as they're already about half a lap ahead here.
And everyone is really spread out here. I mean, like, well, I mean, I guess. Everybody. It looks
okay,
like
I just want to
really
point out DK going very smart. Knows he has a huge lead. Doesn't bother with the hairpin jump because it's risky.
Even if you're really good at it, sometimes nerves and just taking it wide. Has to get around this egg. Pretty simple. I think DK's in first. I think we can focus our attention on Jimbo hitting this jump. Great jump hit from Jimbo. I'm not sure they needed to go for that, honestly, but they decided to go it anyway to really lock it in. I think this is Jimbo second, Glass third, and Cheech in second. I didn't even notice Cheech was in second.
I guess another thing to mention on DK Jungle Parkway is all the players' positions are represented as question marks because of the branching path.
In Yoshi, yeah.
And while you can normally figure it out if you're looking at everything, it's a little bit frantic for a game, and it's easy to get caught out because of people falling off sometimes.
And don't look away yet, because second place is between 7, 8, and 9 now. That 5 or 4 point gap is now shrunken to 1. And there's a 2-point gap between 4th and 2nd. This is huge, and Jimbo really going to try to capitalize on this lead and hope that everyone else starts fighting in this devastating course, which is Banshee Boardwalk.
Although I will note that Jimbo is only 4 points ahead of 3rd place as well, so he is by no means safe.
Yeah.
I mean, certainly you'd rather have that position than anything else, but...
And here we go, Bat Box. Oh, that's an evil fake item box. Let's see if Glass or DK run into it. Oh, they dodge it. And Glass has to fall into the crack because that is an annoying item box. This course is just treacherous at every single corner. The zigzag bridge, there's the circling bomb at the end of the bat house. If you get bolted, you got to dodge the bats. What happened? What was that?
I missed it. Jimbo somehow ends up in the drink. I think he got blue shelled maybe and tumbled over the wall.
Yeah, something like that. And I think there was also a bolt that was used. I mean, Glass is trying to catch up with this pack, but 1, 2, and 3 are pretty close to each other. Okay, here we go. DK getting triple greens, not really what you want to see, and has to deal with some greens going on the way back. Let's see if they get past the bridge. Cheech falls into the lake. I don't even know if this is a lake, a pond, just some sort of body of water. As DK is running away with this again, and this could be a really great first for DK. DK can really just play it safe right now. Surprised that bomb at the end of the house has not been hit yet. Commentators curse maybe. Nope, Glass dodges it. Cheech barely dodges it.
We got a blue shell coming out now, which could face some havoc depending on when it collides with DK.
Yeah, DK has to be really careful how their cart is positioned and how close they are to the edge when the blue shell hits.
It is so easy if you're mini turboing to just tumble off. Oh, we've got a bolt by Cheech.
We have a bolt
now.
from Cheech. Cheech is going to be screen peeking, seeing when they can use the bolt. Do they get anybody? Jimbo barely stays on.
Cheech, I think, just chose to cycle items there instead of targeting a spot where people could fall off.
And DK is trolling right now, placing bananas on the thing. It can kind of maybe spam this boo in the bat house just so that you don't have to worry about, I don't know, whatever's going to be here. Especially, again, that fake item box and this bomb at the end is just really annoying.
Cheech maybe could catch up to DK if something interesting happens here, but not with bananas.
Yeah, not with banana trails, and DK also having triple shrooms, I guess. And here we go.
Oh, Jimbo hits a bomb, so Glass moves into third, gains a point there, assuming that he can hold it.
Yeah, I don't know how this would change.
Is that a blue shell coming?
It is a blue shell on its way, but Glass is
Glass
out
is
of the way.
staying on the left, wisely
bam.
avoids the path of it.
I mean, what a swing right now. What a swing. Oopsie, hold on. Let's see. 12, 9, 11, 10.
Oh my god, so we have 9, 10, 11, and 12 points.
12, 9,
11.
And DK is already back in this as we go to the longest course in the game, Rainbow Road. Now, this is really all about driving, but when you fall off the course, it is unbelievably devastating because you fall so far and there's not a lot of cuts with shrooms or stars.
So I just want to point out, I know this isn't super likely, but if the results of this track are Cheech, Glass, DK, then Jimbo,
it's an even
all
12.
4 players would be on 12 points.
How
and
did
DK tumbles off.
DK falls off in a slow descent to the bottom. As Cheech, Jimbo, and Glass are loving this right now.
And Cheech has a bolt and chooses to hold on to it, which might be double pain for DK whenever they choose to fire it, which is
Interesting
now.
thing that Jimbo informed me about the chomps is that when you see the first chomp, it's about 15 seconds until the next one, and then the next one, and then you have about a minute until you see another chomp. So once you see 3 chomps, you do not have to drive like super duper scared of another chomp coming up because it's like all 3 of them are kind of in a pack. I don't know if that's exactly true. I'm assuming it's true. I don't know why Jimbo would lie to me, but I just think that's interesting in this course.
Yeah, that's something I haven't thought about, but they definitely are on a pattern, and they start at the same place. So if you are aware of that, and when you have to be more or less cautious, that is a big advantage, I think.
Man, you just clenched every single time you see someone with a shell.
Oh, and we have another shock, this time from DK. So they'll be able to pick up some time here, which they need due to the falling off earlier.
Glass. Try not to run into Jimbo. We don't want to sabotage and double squish each other. Fake item box isn't really going to do much for Glass, but just decides to place it randomly just to kind of get that red out, I guess, and maybe try to get Jimbo off the edge. It's interesting to try to notice when the other players are close to the edge of the course or when they might be, so that you can time those red shells and cheese someone. But here we go.
Chooses to
Cheech
jump
for the jump.
You see, he went over the thwomp because he knew it was approaching there. The thwomp often shows up right here at the top of the jump.
Yeah. And now DK can break down this, I would think, or just decides to star instead. Break. Okay, I guess we jump with the star. Is that a waste of a star, maybe?
Well, the thing is that allowed him not to worry about the chain chomp there, so I actually do like that move.
Even though you could have jumped, maybe? I don't know.
But also, he wants more 4th place items, so it's like, when else are you going to use the star?
You don't want a blue shell in 4th place. That's not going to do too much, but here we go. Glass barely skirting around it. Man, that looked like a time trial chomp right there.
So all the players, if they saw that blue shell come off, they're going to have to be really mindful because it's going to take a while to catch up and it's easy to forget about. And it's hard just to never cross that center line that the blue shell likes to find.
And
so
DK just can't stop hitting these chomps right now. And Cheech is actually pulling away. This is exactly what Cheech needs. Cheech being in last place right now. Glass in second. Jimbo kind of catching up with the star, and
that blue shell does hit
really
Cheech.
Not close.
Oh, Star got very close. Jimbo almost took out Glass.
Is that going to be red? Oh, I thought that Star invincibility might have lasted long enough, but great awareness from Glass, and DK needs something great here. Triple shrooms is going to help a little bit. Maybe goes for the 3-lap shroom. Yeah, a little bit.
One thing as I got into versus competitively is that the star invincibility lasts longer than you think it does.
Yep.
Once you stop flashing, you're still invincible for a second or two.
Yeah, about a second. Yeah, you're right there. And then I remember when I started playing Kylera online, and I was like, why didn't I get you with the red? Well, I learned that the hard way with the stars. But here we go. We're going into lap 3. Cheech with a pretty clear lead, deciding to break down because there's usually not a chomp there. Jimbo just crosses. Glass is already crossing. Glass almost. Holy cow, barely. Luigi had just the right traction on there, and DK needs some miracle items to try to make this happen. That was close. Cheech is still in first. Glass is in second, and Jimbo is trying to catch up. Goes past the bomb. Needs a bolt. Jimbo gets the bolt to even it up, but Glass has reds, and Jimbo stays on.
But Jimbo tumbles on top of Glass.
Gets squashed. And this is exactly what DK needs to get some sort of points on the board, but oh my goodness.
DK with his star, still going to need a bit more, I think.
Hey, if Glass falls off, then DK has a chance. But I think Cheech is just trying to focus on playing safe.
I mean, that shot will help.
no, Glass can't use that. Oh my gosh.
Glass can't use his shroom, so he also can't pick up new items while he's in this shrunken state.
DK's just spinning out when he has the bolt. I mean, you're just losing all of that advantage that you had with the bolt, and that's why DK is like still not even overlapping Glass on the, the player screen or whatever. Feed DK. Is anyone going to feed DK? Will Cheech feed DK? Nope. We're focused. It's semifinals. No time to feed DK, and Jimbo's not going to feed DK. Jimbo's going to feed themselves a star.
Glass and Jimbo with stars here.
Yep. And Jimbo's going to pull it right there. Great timing. Cheech might be in a little bit of danger. I mean, he has quite the lead. I'm not sure. If they hit a chomp, maybe. But here we go. DK, I think this is pretty clear. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think the main battle right now is between Glass and Jimbo for second.
I believe
if Glass pulls something great.
There is often a chain chomp that shows up around now, and I saw a blue shell, I think, come out too.
Okay, well, this is...
Blue shell
no, Cheech!
Avoids the chain chomp.
Gotta fire that green back. Is it gonna hit someone? Do we get a miracle green? No, great dodge from Jimbo. I think Jimbo got it.
Jimbo, and then Glass very close behind.
Wow. Holy cow. So here we go. Let's see what we got as the scores. It's going to be 14, 12, 11, 11. 14, 12. Great win from Cheech here. 11, 11. You guys are taking a little break?
All right.
Yeah, you guys are good. Take your break. Take your break.
If I may interject, I do have a fun fact for everybody.
All right.
Oh, we have a fun fact here.
MGay has a fun
MGay.
fact for everybody.
So I heard you on Banshee Boardwalk talking about some sort of body of water. Turns out that every body of water in MK64 is the salty sea. Back to you.
All right, so they're falling into the salty sea. Holy cow. What?
Can we turn these lights off? Is there any way?
Wait. I just worry if you touch something. I don't know if the outlets are tied to it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I don't think it's worth the risk.
I'm showing you again like a week.
But here we go, guys. Okay, that's already an improvement. Oh, there you go. And it still looks good on camera. Everybody can see. Here we go, everybody. Look, 14, 12. Oh yeah, 14, 12, 11, 11. Oh my goodness, chat, get in. And unexpectedly, Jimbo is in first. I mean, we were talking, Jimbo was like, Jimbo didn't even qualify, like instant qual. Jimbo wasn't top 6 out of pools, and here Jimbo is in the lead to find themselves in a place in finals. Jimbo had to play, I believe, in play-ins to get here.
Yeah.
Play-ins, quarters, and now Jimbo's here.
That's true, but also, how often you have 11 points and you're in last?
That is crazy.
Also, like, again, the difference between first and third is still only 3 points.
Only 3.
First and fourth.
First and fourth. Oh my goodness.
We have 8 tracks left. We are halfway done.
And I think me and Jed are killing it on commentary right now. I'm excited. I'm excited to do these last 2 cups with my friend
I just
Jed.
love to be able to watch these and get hype up and share with the crowd.
This is so
here.
exciting. This is.
Oh, it looks really good.
Are we good to go?
This looks good.
You guys can start whenever. We're all good. Yep, we can still see you guys. It's all good.
It looks good. It's gonna be hopping around.
Here
All
we
right.
go.
Just took a couple-minute break at the end of the first half here, and we'll be going straight through to the end here.
Wario Stadium. Now, of course, we all kind of know it, but in case you're new here, bolts are really devastating because of the big jump. There is a way to get across it, but it is very skill intensive with a specific mini turbo. But we're going to be really thinking about who's going to get a bolt and if they're going to save it, if they're going to use it early. But other than that, this course is really about great driving and knowing some really sneaky red spots when the red shells can go over the certain things. I don't even know the fancy red shell spots. Do you know what do you know the
Yeah, I don't know the spots, but I know what you're talking about. So the walls here are not all vertical, so it seems like some of the time on certain walls the red shells can climb them and actually go around corners.
And here we get the bolt DK in fourth. DK is going to skill check everyone probably, unless DK just decides, you know what, everyone here is good enough to do it. I might just bolt early, squash, and try to get ahead. But I think right now we're already seeing, unless we see DK pull it right before the item box. No, DK's gonna skill check everyone, but Cheech with triple reds is gonna keep DK in check. That's not what you want to see as DK.
6 reds, you gotta worry about a boo also when you have a ball. And DK,
they're gonna camp right there. They're just camping, and Jimbo goes for it. Jimbo gets it, realizes the opportunity. Oh my goodness! And Cheech is in an awkward spot. Is Cheech gonna go for it? Cheech makes it! Skill check to keep them in the match. Amazing work from Cheech here, and they get a star as a reward. Oh my goodness, DK across the board first, Jimbo second. Wow, I mean, if Cheech didn't get that, Cheech would have been pretty far behind, and everyone is overlapping each other as we get onto lap 2. Nice tran from Jimbo there.
Yeah, and now at this point, DK is in first. That bolt got them there. But if somebody else pulls a bolt,
DK's
they're
gonna
probably
get
the main target.
Yeah, now
right?
DK's going to get skill checked, and what a deke. I don't know who put that there. Glass put that there. Great work from Glass.
Oh, Glass tumbles.
And oh my gosh, just getting redded like crazy.
We got a
Jimbo
fight here between Glass and Jimbo as Glass just brings out some red shells to move into second. But hits a fib, allowing Jimbo back into
really
second.
Bad spot.
Glass back to fourth.
Okay, we get a bolt? No, it's a blue shell instead, and I think they're all going to be safe, more than likely, maybe. But here, who's running away with this? It's DK with 11 points. I mean, Jimbo is clearly in first, but DK, Glass, and Cheech, all of these are like super duper important. DK's Reds can go over
Jimbo's
any
now
wall.
in last right now in this race, so if DK could tie up Jimbo just with this match.
Oh, and Glass just keeps hitting stuff and just can't get over it. Here we go. We don't see any bolts, and lap 2 is going to be safe for everyone. Here we go. Jimbo's probably going to try to release this blue. Never mind, doesn't get to release
it. As a shield, but still got hit by one red shell.
Yeah.
And Glass is going to fire another one here. They've been fighting back and forth, and this has allowed Cheech to actually move.
It's a battle between the DKs, and it's a battle between the green Mario characters, I suppose. I don't know how else to put it, but here we go. DK, this is exactly where they want to be. But again, a bolt could change everything. Let's see. Trip Shrooms, what does Glass pull on this one?
I think we just saw that red shell. I think Cheech knew a spot where it could climb
Really?
the wall.
And did it get someone?
It got DK, so that saved a couple of seconds there. And we have another red shell incoming here. Is this going to pick up to DK as well? Or they do get a banana shield. I don't see it coming. Maybe that hit a wall.
Okay, but let's see. Does Jimbo get a bolt? No, Trip Reds. Does Glass get a bolt? Glass gets a bolt. Glass has the bolt into lap 3 of Wario Stadium. How's it going to work?
And now you have a red shell coming for Cheech.
Oh my gosh.
They're shortly behind DK, and now you kind of have a game of chicken going up to this
Oh,
wall.
it's an early
no,
bolt?
No, it's an early
bolt. But they miss an item block. That's terrible for Glass.
Is this going to allow DK and Cheech to get it over the jump?
I think so. Jimbo's really behind. Jimbo needs something like Jimbo needs like a bolt maybe, but I think DK's kind of got this, and Cheech has it too.
Glass gets red shells.
Maybe that'll reach. I don't think it's gonna reach though.
No.
Swag finish from Cheech, getting over it. Wow.
Oh my God.
Well, and Jimbo getting last. Wait a second.
We're gonna have 14, 14, 14.
14, 14, 14, 12. Oh, I mean, this is unbelievable. Okay. Oh, wait, I forgot I don't have to do it like that. Okay, we're good into Frap Snowland, and Glass getting third. Here we go. Bam. Or not Frap Snowland, Sherbetland. This is all about not falling into the water, and some of the bombs are evil on this course. You're already scared of the gap jumps. It's a risk reward on if you're really going to go for it.
If you do fall into the water, this is the only course where you get encased in an ice cube, and it takes longer to get reset.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
DK with a star, some good driving through the cave here. Only moves up to third, but is getting close to your leaders. Jimbo and Cheech are 1-2, but Jimbo spins out, so Cheech is going to be taking first place here and has the red shells.
Yep, I mean, Cheech, yeah, this is great defense on this course because if you try to pass someone in this open area that Cheech is in right now, you're just going to get destroyed by the Reds, and the Reds are very easy to hit here on this part of the track.
Yeah, and you were mentioning that risk reward, and I feel like that's one of the big differences as you transition from like time trial specialist to a versus, is that in time trials you're always going for that risk.
Yep.
Whereas with the lag and it's just not worth saving a 10th if you're gonna lose like 7-8 seconds.
Yeah, and I'm realizing that too. Like, I'm sometimes going for
gap and Cheech snipes Jimbo
but DK gets a bolt. DK has a bolt. Really gonna be focused on the angles of the other carts. Are they close? Do we get anyone into the drink? No, we're all safe. Are we gonna get some crazy green snipes from Jimbo?
Yes.
No, DK falls off in first place. DK falls off, and Glass with a star has a chance.
We are on lap 3 here. All the players are really close.
And a star from Glass.
We've got this blue cell from DK, which he'll need to fire if he wants to use another.
No,
but he hits a fib. He's totally out of it.
I think
Glass has a star.
But Cheech has a shroom. Cheech has a shroom. Is Cheech gonna make the cut? Oh my God! Jimbo into the water! Glass is gonna get
blue shell.
Glass
takes it.
Glass is first! No!
Glass is running into the back of the room.
What?
Oh my God! Glass is
I don't even
popping
know.
off.
15, 16, 14, 15. Oh my goodness. 15. Oh my goodness. 16. Oh, I'm out of breath, Jed. I'm out of breath. But no time to catch my breath because we're moving on to Royal Raceway.
We've got a 2-point gap between first and last right now.
Oh my
Literally
goodness.
any combination of these 4 players could easily be in the finals.
Holy cow. Oh my, I mean, this is just unbelievable. DK with an awkward turn, they might fall into the water. Okay, everyone calm down. Just kidding, we're not calm down. It is 15, 16, 15, 14.
I mean, okay, we are getting super hyped as commentators, but imagine how nerve-wracking this must be if you're playing. All 4 players are within like 2 seconds right now.
This is Mario Kart 64 greatness.
Glass
right
hits Jimbo.
now.
He doesn't tumble over the side, but is in last now. We've got some red shells coming out.
This is the peak of one of the most iconic games in the Nintendo 64's lineup. We are seeing it right here at Wisco Meet 2025. Almost 30 years since this game has been made. We are seeing peak. This is what they intended. This is the beauty that they intended, and we're going into
Jimbo
lap 1.
pulls a
Jimbo with the
bolt.
bolt. Jimbo with the bolt.
So there are 2 things. You can either use it on the hairpin to get people to spin out into the water, or before the jump. So we'll have to see how Jimbo chooses
and Jimbo
to
is
use
so
this.
far behind. You might want to just get them. I don't know. Let's just see. Let's see what happens. How's
So
Jimbo's gonna use it?
Cheech
Gets DK almost. That was an interesting place. DK was really like off screen, but I think Jimbo's just trying to get back into it, and they clearly are. They're in second right now with 2 reds. Cheech is running away with this right now, hoping that DK or Jimbo do not pull a bolt right now.
So I want to point out something Cheech did that was really smart.
Okay.
They saw that Jimbo had the bolt, and they slowed down for that hairpin corner. So if they got shocked, they wouldn't spin out all the way into the water, taking a small loss to avoid a very large one.
Amazing awareness from Cheech there. Amazing awareness as they are going to have a bolt-free ramp. Just drive straight. Hopefully they don't get the big bounce. Get the items, round the corner, and focus on lap 3. Here we go. Glass with trip reds. That's going to be okay for defense. I don't know how Glass didn't hit that bomb. Holy cow.
Cheech is in a very good position here now.
And
The
DK
red shells
deciding-
aren't close enough.
Oh, gets hit. Is this gold trim going to be enough? Okay, here we go. Jimbo and DK are looking for bolts. Can Jimbo pull it to equalize this?
Because that would...
Jimbo gets the shrooms, and it's just the shroom. Okay,
Just shrooms
pretty simple.
that could
DK
catch them
really
up.
has to be careful.
But Glass with the red shells, even if you catch up with him, it's going to be difficult to make a clean pass here. Jimbo, nice off-road driving here to save quite a bit of time to get closer to Cheech.
Yep, and Glass just playing it safe, going around. Oh, because he knew about the bananas there. I mean, great awareness there, but Jimbo uses that as an opportunity. Reds, maybe could have saved that red till later on the ramp, perhaps?
Maybe. So we saw Jimbo just pass Glass, but Glass then burned a red shell to take back second place.
Cheech just has to play it safe. This is a battle for second right now between Jimbo and Glass. Glass taking a wide line. Banana Trail going to put Jimbo in a pinch.
But
Reds are going to take him out.
two
And
of the-
Jimbo and DK might have a chance for third. DK might have a chance for third.
So Cheech takes first. Who's getting second here?
Oh,
Looks
it's
like
not gonna do
Jimbo,
it. It's
and
not gonna do
then Glass gets third. DK still in fourth.
Oh my goodness. So here we go. What do we got? Let's see. We got 17, 19, 14, 16. 17, and we're starting to see some gaps happen already. 17, 19.
We say some gaps as the difference between first and last is 5 points, which is huge for this
Did
match
the audio
so far.
turn off on the TV?
I think it's just between the matches it does that.
Okay.
We've been so nonstop.
Oh my goodness. And so yeah, we are starting to see, now there is a 5-point gap. DK needs to make something happen. All right, Cheech taking a
Cheech
quick
and
water
water
break.
break.
Glass taking a sip. Never mind. Holy cow. This is insanity. This is insanity. 17, 19, 14, 16, and now all of a sudden Cheech, which I would say was probably the favorite going into this pool, is now 19 and is ahead as we have about what? I believe five
races
tracks left. DK needs to make something happen quick. Now, 3 points, I mean, you do just have to get second. First and second is what is going to qualify you to make it into finals. So you don't even need to, I don't think DK should really even be targeting Cheech right now, focusing down on Jimbo.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I think DK really just needs points. Like, if he can get a first here, then you can see what the situation is.
Glass and Jimbo are right next to each other. As we go to Bowser Castle, maybe the most treacherous course in versus mode, it's really about surviving instead of driving.
Also, with the results so close together right now, I think it's easy to overreact to details when it's like, okay, you might feel like I'm in fourth, I need to do this, but you're also only 3 points behind, so
That's
maybe
true.
It's okay to take a second, take a third if you can salvage it instead of going for broke.
Oh, great line from Jimbo there. Holy cow. Jimbo really does just send it, and DK finds themselves in an awkward position again.
Cheech with a star. But has to slow down not to spin out there. And Glass just with some good, clean driving out in the front here.
Yeah, but a star is coming around the bend. It might get bowled over. Probably not. I don't think it's going to last long enough. What in the world?
What just happened with Glass there? I missed it.
I don't know what happened there. What was
that?
I
think Glass was maybe trying
bolt?
to avoid something
But,
and ended up... The fear was more dangerous than the execution
that was
I
really
think.
bizarre. That was really bizarre because, I mean, he fully turned around and now is kind of giving DK a free point here. I think this is really between Cheech and Jimbo right now, which they like to see. They're in first and second. This could be the gap that isn't going to be able to be closed in the Flower Cup. They need to make something happen now.
Glass now with a star will be able to pick up sometime there. And I have to say, sometimes the threat is more dangerous than the execution. So if I see somebody with a bolt, I just say, like, I'm either going to make you use it or I'm going to go.
Yeah, that's fair. Great item placement there, fake item box, but DK is able to dodge it. I don't know how you're going to close this gap.
And Glass just gets a spin out after hitting that wall, falls into the lava. Really bad break for him there.
I think DK should just really be playing it. I mean, I guess actually
DK with a shock now.
You have a chance with the bolt. Maybe you try to like bolt into a swamp. I mean,
if people are crossing the lava, chooses to use it now.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Just makes it awkward for people.
I don't know about that bolt, right? I don't know if that's really going to get them enough ground. Well, maybe. I mean, actually, they're in the same hallway as Cheech right now.
So the thwomps, somebody must have hit one with a star because it looks like they were off cycle there.
Yeah, okay,
we'll
here
have
we go.
to see for Glass.
Jimbo could run away with this with some safe driving. Let's see what, this is a crucial item for DK, and I don't think a shroom's going to do it. Especially with Cheech getting triple shrooms.
Yeah, and Cheech also has some offensive...
green shell gauntlet. Wait, tumbles over? No, but gets...
Oh, Jimbo fell in! What happened there?
Cheech! Wait, a chance for DK! I think DK's got it.
I think DK's got second, yeah.
Wow. DK needed that, and that is so unfortunate for Jimbo.
And Glass gets hit by his own blue shell. Just,
my goodness.
Kind of
and
nothing
Jimbo's
going right
18.
for him on that course.
Cheech got first. That's going to be 22, I believe. And then 16 and 16. Holy cow. And, I mean, that's what DK needed to get back in this. And now, again, the gap between third and second is only 2 for both Glass and DK. And Cheech is looking extremely safe going into Flower Cup. 6-point gap between first and third. That's pretty big, but as we've seen, everyone is pretty even skill level wise here. Anything could happen.
Yeah, I think now Cheech just like an average result probably gets him in.
Second, third. I mean, I think, something like that, right? Even maybe you throw in a fourth in there, I feel like you're pretty safe. But I think DK and Glass, do you start targeting Jimbo now?
Maybe. Well, it's difficult because you have to beat both of them, right?
Yeah.
So it's hard to say. You can be a little bit less concerned about Cheech, but if you get the opportunity to take out Cheech and gain another point, that's huge as well. So you don't want to just give him anything.
What's up, Vena? Vena's here, the Chilera God. All right, here we go. Toad's Turnpike, and Luigi spinning out, almost gets out. Glass barely staying in bounds, which is, I feel like sometimes it's tough to gain ground in this course.
Yeah, I feel like Toad's Turnpike, when you fall behind early, it can be so difficult to just get caught up. There's so much traffic.
And a bolt might help.
A bolt might
Glass
help
is
a
gonna
lot
be focusing
here.
When they're close to vehicles, maybe, or trying to go for a squash right now. Going to try to squash Jimbo. No, we're just going to go for items.
Oh, the two DK players almost running into each other.
And we get a squash!
Glass does get a squash. Jimbo now with a shock of their
it's
own.
It's a squash on Cheech. Oh, but
Jimbo sees Glass using their golden mushroom and squishes them so they don't get the time.
And gets a squish on DK. Oh, Jimbo and Glass running away with this right now.
DK, that squish costing a lot of time.
Jimbo didn't get any items. Glass took the exact item that Jimbo was going for.
And we were saying Cheech just needs an average result, but they're in last right now.
They're in last right now. They're in last.
But
oh
as
my
we
gosh,
say
how
that,
did
DK...
the blue shell hit DK.
Yeah, or a bus, I'm not quite sure.
Maybe either one. Oh, Jimbo stay in bounds. Okay, Jimbo stays in bounds, and we get a bolt from Cheech.
We have 2 bolts on the screen now. Oh, and Glass
stays in. When does
in.
DK use this bolt?
Maybe
oh my
after
gosh.
everyone unshrinks?
This is exactly what Glass needs. And what's so scary about bolts on this course, an underrated part, is when when you get big, you all of a sudden go fast, and it's really easy to run into vehicles.
Yeah, especially if you're drifting. I feel like you get like an insane speed boost.
It's something out of Glass. What
Glass,
was that?
Glass tried to dodge getting run over, and it caused him to spin out into a car.
I feel like that was almost a frame off of getting squished. And Jimbo, never mind, Cheech is running away with this again as we get into lap 2. Gets between those cars, Blue Shell, and I mean they are 1, 2, 3 are right all over each other. Glass
This Blue
really
Shell
needs a
could
speed
cause
item.
some chaos coming up here.
It could.
Gets past DK, gets past Jimbo, hits Cheech, who hits a car as well, maybe.
I don't know if that
Cheech just went from first to third because of that, but they have
Jimbo's in
wretched.
first,
And
but
now we have a
Jimbo's
bolt from Glass too.
Okay, Glass, this is huge. Glass needs to focus. When do I use this bolt? How do I get the maximum damage going into this lap? And does get DK. DK does hit a vehicle, but Glass also spins out and kind of nullifies and. Glass isn't getting what they want out of this bolt.
They
But
did
does get a nice
move
red-
into
they're in
second.
They're in second.
We
And
got a
Jimbo's
tight race
running away.
between Cheech and Glass
This
for
is
second
huge
here.
jostling right now, or for position, because they can take all each other's items. Cheech can just steal all the items from Glass, and Glass needs a third place item right now. Might break for it. Yeah, kind of forces a break. Again, that's why it's huge here. And gets a star, and Glass spins up and only gets triple shrooms. This is not looking good for Glass.
We saw DK and Glass right next to each other. Glass only gets the triple mushrooms while DK gets the star, and that might make the difference here.
And
But Glass
Jimbo-
now gets a star of their own.
Oh, Jimbo's kind of running away with this. And Cheech gets with the banana trail. DK can't get enough of those bananas, and Glass finds themselves in third, using the star invincibility. What are they going to get?
That was really
It's a
good by
red.
Glass going through that car, getting an item. They're back up in second, gaining a point on Cheech. And, okay,
And huge for Jimbo.
really huge for Jimbo.
And Cheech with 23 and then 16, 18. This is looking really bad for DK. I mean, DK really needs to make something happen on the last 3 courses right now. But yeah, they're going to stand up, get a little bit of a stretch in. I mean, DK might be out of it. It's going to take a miracle from DK to get into finals right now. I think what I'm focusing on is the battle between Jimbo and Glass for second right now. But 3 points with 3 courses left is still a bit of a gap.
A bit.
You can
definitely
only tie.
do it. Definitely, like, we saw a huge gaps be made up at PA Kart Meet in the finals. So
Yeah.
we've seen this before. Also, just to note, if you split up all the points evenly in a match, everybody would end with 24. Like, it's still possible.
Could you imagine?
I'm not expecting that, but I'm just saying nobody is like kind of secured in the top 3 right now. If Cheech gets last in all of these, he could be out, you know?
Yeah, so here we go. We're rounding the first bend in Frat Snowland, my favorite course in the game. Not my favorite versus course, but this is still a great course, and not a lot of stuff happening. They're all really close to each other. No spin outs yet, no
We
snowman
got a
hits.
blue shell with all 3 players really close.
And
We
it
see 2
bowls through
snowman
2
codes.
of them. 3 people are in the air. DK was the only one on the ground, but can't capitalize on it with a wasted shroom with the having to correct themselves from almost spinning out. See where this banana placement
Another
goes?
blue shell with Jimbo here, approaching the bridge.
Okay,
but they're just holding on to it for the moment. Glass does have a star. They might be able to go off-road here
That
and
is an
save some
evil
time.
banana placement. Almost got Glass there. Blue shell gonna hit DK. As Jimbo and Cheech are getting the first. Cheech, if Cheech gets first here, I think Cheech might be almost guaranteed into finals.
But Jimbo hits Cheech with 2
And
red
another hit.
shells as
Cheech is
Glass
getting
passes
Mario
with
Karted.
a star.
Absolutely Mario Karted as we're going into lap 2 here.
So Glass has a blue shell, but they can't actually fire it because they're in first
Would it
place.
hit themselves if they-
It would, yeah. The blue shell targets whoever's in first, even if it's you.
Oh my goodness.
But who can pass Glass now, right? Because
yeah. So
they're-
Glass is in a great position and needs to be in this position, but DK has trip reds right now. It's gonna make Glass. It's gonna punish Glass. Maybe fire 2 of them right now.
And that would take care of the situation.
I don't know why you didn't fire the other one. Why were you holding on to it and Glass gets away with it because of that?
Yeah,
I don't
and
know-
DK falls back to 3 because
I don't know why
those
we were
2
holding
weren't
on.
fired
I don't know why we were
closely
holding on.
enough.
As we're into lap 3, Glass gets hit. And all of a sudden, Cheech is again kind of running away with this with a red that they decide to throw, getting a banana. Where are they going to place it?
If Glass can find his way, that
And
red
Jimbo with
shell
the gold.
going around.
Jimbo with gold shroom. They're going to do some cuts.
This is huge for Jimbo.
Oh my goodness. And Jimbo and Cheech 1-2 right now. Jimbo, Cheech 1-2 right now. We need a bolt from Glass. We get a bolt! We get a
my
bolt from
God.
Glass! No, runs it open. We need a bolt!
They're all squished.
Oh,
my
they're
God,
squished!
who's gonna win this? Cheech
Glass is gonna win!
Oh my
Cheech
God!
missed it. Oh my gosh. And that's exactly what Glass needed right now. Glass getting 2 is going to have 20. Jimbo with 22. And Cheech with 20. I think Cheech might already be in this. I don't know if it's guaranteed. I think it might be guaranteed. I don't think.
If Glass wins both of these last 2,
and Cheech gets 4th.
We need a very specific set of
I
scenarios
think
for
we
Cheech
are
to get
all
last.
in on focusing on the battle between Jimbo and Glass. I don't see a chance for D. I think it's actually impossible. Is it not?
DK
3-3.
Could get to 22. He would need to get Jimbo to get last,
But then
and
would also
Glass
need
to get third.
both times. So I think it's almost over
exact
for
results.
DK. I think we are locked in on the battle. Focusing our commentary on these last 2 matches between Jimbo and Glass. Glass with the miracle bolt at the end. Can Glass put themselves in a position to get in second and make it into finals in their very own Wisco Kart Meet of 2025?
So let's talk about just the chaos of that last half lap. Glass was in second, Jimbo was in 4th. I think Glass got hit by an item. Jimbo got a golden shroom.
Unbelievable.
Moved all the way up into 1st or 2nd.
Chaotic.
Glass came back, got a bolt, shrunk people, got hit by another item.
And here we go.
Past Jimbo at the end, so they're only 2 points behind instead of 4, but didn't quite catch up to Cheech, so they're 2 points behind instead of 1 as well.
Just so many dynamics, too much to think about. As we go into lap 1 of Choco Mountain.
And Cheech steals a golden shroom immediately.
I am just gonna win this. I'm gonna make it into finals. Let's lock in on Jimbo and Glass. Glass needs a great item here. Jimbo with trip shrooms right now. Do we get a bolt? Nope, trip shrooms for themselves. And
Nobody
DK
has
is
any
just trying to
bananas or
troll.
traffic here for this hairpin. You can't fall off here and lose about half a lap, and that's a huge deal. So the fact that there's no item garbage on the track, people need to be aware.
And I don't think Jimbo's going to be dealing with much either. But Glass has a bolt. Glass has a bolt that they can utilize, but they're way back. Maybe use the bolt early. Yep, Glass makes. I believe that's the right decision. Use the bolt early. But Jimbo with reds is going to be kind of just saying
and they
it
take
doesn't
each
matter.
other out.
It doesn't matter. And Jimbo hitting them again. Glass getting hit by both reds, and that bolt did nothing. That bolt literally did nothing, and Glass is in 4th. Jimbo getting stuck on an awkward part of Choco Mountain. That's why we love this course.
And Glass
Another
now with
star,
a star.
and a star, and a star. Do we go bowling? Are we going to get someone? Well, only Cheech, but Glass is really ahead right now. Oh, Jimbo needs to be careful with that red. Jimbo needs to be really careful to not get hit over the side.
And Glass has reds now, if they can catch up to Cheech.
And a bolt from Jimbo, but runs into the fake.
Oh my goodness. So if Glass can manage to get first here and pass Cheech, that extra point might make all the difference as we head into our last tracks here.
Last lap of Choco Mountain. Jimbo is in 4th. Glass is in 2nd. Cheech is benefiting from no one really focusing on them. DK is out of this. We are all in on Jimbo and Glass. This is the battle for 2nd place right now. Here we go. Jimbo is right on Glass's tail, but Glass has 2 reds for defense. Glass might need more than 1 point, though.
And Jimbo gets spun out here. So Glass, it looks like...
Could DK catch up to Jimbo?
That would be huge.
No.
Nope. Okay.
DK is out of the running, and here we go. Jimbo with 23, Glass with 22, and again, Cheech is just running away with this. Here we go. Mario Raceway. It's the final one between Jimbo and Glass.
So if Glass beats Jimbo by 1, we will have a tiebreaker.
We will have a tiebreaker. So let's get to Mario Raceway in
And
semifinals 1 of Wisco Kart Meet 2025 here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. This is intense, and this is Mario Kart 64 greatness right here as we go around the first corner. And Cheech going for the mushroom cut for fun.
Okay, we've got Jimbo and Glass about half a second apart from each other.
Yeah, we
They
got
fire
the
red
Jimbo
shells.
gets hit by reds.
We
and
got
Glass
a
has
blue
one for
shell
defense.
coming for Cheech, I think.
Doesn't even matter. This is all about Glass and Jimbo. But if Glass can get first, then I mean,
Glass having somebody in between him, just that
great.
lead is great because it's a buffer for any red shells.
and gets a red for defense. And Jimbo's taking really good lines. But oh my gosh, somehow does not hit Cheech's banana. Oh, and Jimbo's running around.
And Glass spins out, still has that
Blitz.
red shell. It's gonna hit
It's a boo.
Cheech, not
pulling-
Jimbo,
okay,
though.
we're not using the boo yet, but boo in first. Are we going to get something? No, we're not going to get anything. DK pulled the trip reds beforehand.
And Glass missed the items there, so no
We're going into
defensive
lap 3.
items.
Jimbo is in 3rd, and Glass is in 1st. If this sits like this, we could get a tiebreaker if Glass is in 1st and Jimbo is in 2nd. Glass rounds the first corner, gets a banana, is going to try to drop it, maybe hit Jimbo. Jimbo fires a red. The red is maybe going to hit Glass. Glass blocks it with a banana. Here we go. Glass is rounding the corner. Jimbo's in third.
Glass split in between those two bananas as he was going around that corner. Now
Fake
has
item
a
box.
fib
Fake
for
item
defense.
box. I think Jimbo needs a miracle item right now. Glass is in first. Cheech is saying, I'm going to make this happen. Jimbo hits it. I think it might be over.
But Cheech is in first now. Oh, Jimbo has stopped. So DK is passing, and Glass is going to pick up 2 points here. No!
What?
Glass
Oh my
got 1 point!
Oh my goodness!
DK got second there. Glass only gets 1 point. We are going to a tiebreaker.
Jimbo! Jimbo could have kept driving.
It's unprecedented, folks.
I don't even know what to say. We have a tiebreaker. How are we doing this?
So I think we just had a tiebreaker for the consolation bracket. I assume it's the same. We'll get confirmation here on this. But we had the two...
How did DK catch up? Where did DK come from?
This tiebreaker, I think, is going to be Jimbo and Glass will be racing at the same time. The other two characters will be on screen because that affects the item probability, but they won't be driving. So it will be the
Is it
two
going to
of
be a
them
best
racing.
of three?
It will be a best of 3, I believe.
What's insane about this is that if Jimbo kept driving, I think Jimbo would have got third.
I mean, I don't know. I think he was in last there, but
But no, it's because he stopped and then DK passed him. Jimbo could have got third.
perhaps.
Great clip, Mikey. Thank you for that clip. Oh my gosh, and we're gonna figure out how are we doing this tiebreaker. Are we doing best of 3? We're gonna wait. Glass, Jimbo, are we doing a best of 3 with the other two idling? And then how are we gonna do it? So you pick a course, and then how are we randomizing the third course? Okay, so what's the first course gonna be? Okay, we have an insane tiebreaker. They're deciding what course they're going to do first. This is a best of 3. We might be going on a course on the Star Cup. Moo Moo Farm. Here we go. Oh my goodness.
High volatility course.
I don't even know what to say. Jimbo and Glass. Here we go. 1 and 2. This course now, when there's not like a bolts in place or anything huge. I think this is really all about driving now. This is really big
and we
on
saw
driving.
Jimbo just hit a bomb there as Glass was able to avoid the green shells and use a shroom.
And green shells, what are they going to do here when Glass is so far ahead? I say nothing, but gets a spin out. Here we go. I think Jimbo really needs a second place star. Trip Reds might be good. We're going to cut through the moles a little bit. Is Jimbo going to risk it? Glass
Banana's a great defensive items here.
Yep.
But does bump into Cheech. That could have taken out his bunch, honestly, if he had been a little bit
I think these reds are going to hit. I think the reds are going to hit. Oh, maybe not. Here we go. We have a red and runs into something. Oh, okay, here we go. They're even as we go into the middle of lap 2. They're both going to get items. What does Jimbo get? Jimbo gets Trip Shrooms. Trip Shrooms. Is Glass going to get a banana placement? Okay, here we go.
So Glass
I don't know what Jimbo got caught on something, and they're neck and neck going into lap 3.
Glass has a fib here, cuts between the mole holes.
This is it. Gets spun out by the banana, and that fake item box is not going to do anything. Here we go, going into the last part of lap 3.
Hits another banana.
Jimbo gets a green.
Needs a good item here.
Crazy backwards green.
Just has 5 bananas here.
It's all about driving. There's a gauntlet of greens bouncing to and fro like a pinball machine in Moo Moo Farms. And it gets hit by one of them!
Oh my god!
What do I get?
And now we have Shrooms by Glass here. Is he gonna just try and cut through the moles? Or no, he's going wide.
Oh, gets hit by the banana! But there's a green, there's a stray green! Is it gonna hit Jimbo?
He's just drifting, trying to catch up
great
there.
lines. And
Wait!
Jimbo gets it! Oh my goodness! Here we go. Now, I believe Jimbo gets to pick the second course. What is Jimbo going to go with?
Okay, this is a best of 3, so Glass needs to win 2 in a row here in order to go on, while Jimbo needs to win 1.
I don't even know what to say.
Unreal.
This is peak Mario Kart 64 right here. Glass's life is on the line, and we're going to Bowser's Castle? We're going to the castle, the most treacherous course in the game?
Oh my goodness.
This is evil, just like Bowser. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
I can't believe this.
Is it evil like Bowser, or is it just misunderstood?
Maybe it's misunderstood. I'm misunderstanding everything right now. There's so many dynamics going on as Glass is fighting for his tournament life, rounding the corner of Bowser's castle.
At his own tournament. Oh, he gets a
Gets the
red
bread,
shell,
gets the bread,
and
early
it's close
red.
enough to Jimbo that he
Wait, here
gets
we go.
around his banana shield.
Are we going to be able to get around the thwomps good? Great line from Glass. Getting
Yeah,
through.
there was a great
Jimbo as well.
SSMT.
Here we go. Now, how are they going to deal with the stairs? Are they afraid of the lava? Ooh, Jimbo. Here we go. Glass, no spin out on the stairs. Great. I mean, Glass is driving out of their mind right now, knowing that their tournament life is on the line.
Honestly,
they are locked in.
Glass, I think, was in first on Bowser's Castle, but had to deal with some lightning bolts. So the fact that he won't have to deal with those here.
Oh, great green placement isn't going to get Jimbo? No,
Oh,
but
that
great
was-
attempt.
yeah, that was a really good idea.
I've never thought about that green placement.
And Jimbo loses a shell because he runs into DK
That's part of it.
Tsunami's.
That's part of it.
That's how the tiebreaker
It's really
works.
hard to catch up with this. I think Jimbo needs a star or some absolutely insane driving. Here we go. Ooh, here we go. All right, Glass is still driving pretty good. Oh, no, we're scared of the thwomps. No!
Anna, can he stop? He
Oh, it's
does.
a perfect stop, and they're both. Oh my goodness.
That was
And Jimbo,
real
Jimbo's
risky.
in first. Glass with the shroom. Oh my, and Jimbo has double shrooms. Oh, this is looking bad. Glass really needs some great items here.
Well, Glass also just like focus and.
Does Jimbo take the 3-lap cut here on the grass? I feel like you take the cut here to maybe get ahead. That's got to be the play. Okay, they're kind of, but they run into both bushes.
He hits the wall. Glass maybe catching.
Glass with trip reds.
Can he
I
get
don't know if
close
it's gonna
enough?
be
Oh, Jimbo just spun
Jimbo hit the
out.
bomb!
That red shell just hit. Wait, that red shell just hit a green shell that was random.
Oh, and it's a bomb, and Glass is in first. I think Glass might run away with this. Oh, the scariest bridge of Glass's life. Oh my goodness. A glass bridge, if you will. Oh my goodness. Here we go, Luigi. Glass is running away with this. Jimbo needs a miracle. Glass really needs to mess up.
I think
Here we
just
go.
a calm finish here probably does
a
it.
calm finish. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And Glass is gonna run away with
Okay,
it.
and Jimbo concedes.
What are we doing? What's the third course? Are we gonna random? Do we do a random third course? How do we do that?
It's first to 3.
Oh, are we doing first to 3 or is it a best of 3? Best of 3. So how does the third course get decided?
Either way, yeah.
What's like the most random course? Rainbow Road?
Unless you guys just decide on
Do
something.
randomizer or something?
I have a random number here.
Yeah, really.
1 through 6.
I vote Mario Raceway, but
1 being first off mushroom.
Go see.
oh, Wario Stadium, let's go, man! Wow!
Okay,
Here we go.
Jimbo and Glass have both agreed to Wario Stadium. That's interesting that they were able to choose a course that they were both
I'm in
happy
heaven
with here.
right now. Jed, I'm in heaven right now. I can't believe this is unbelievable.
And this is going to be Wario Stadium without any bolts, so this is
No,
going to
no
play
bolts.
very differently
Yep.
than you would see in a pure 4-player match.
I think there's a lot of interesting green shell placements here. Focusing on where you can use the reds, we're going to be really benefited from player knowledge here. And Jimbo is kind of creating a gap here. Just simply is getting better driving on Wario Stadium.
Yeah, but Glass, interestingly, just chose to
oh,
burn
gets
his
a
green-
nice Tran.
Oh,
The Dan Tran, as we call it. Here we go. Jimbo with the green. Maybe going to get a nice backward shot here. Waiting, maybe. No, not in line yet.
Looks
not
like
in
he's
line.
just going to hold his items defensively here.
Makes sense, right?
And
you have
Glass
another
a
green.
little over to the right here. I was worried he might tumble, but he's keeping it very
And
close.
triple reds.
Yeah, he's close
Jimbo's
enough to
in
use
trouble.
these.
Jimbo's in trouble. Okay, doesn't get the banana off. That's fine. Here we go. And Glass now has a single red for defense. Might just hold on to it and wait till Jimbo passes.
Also, as Jimbo was tumbling with that banana, Glass did a nice little dodge to the right side there. It's easy to think, oh, I'm past because they're tumbling.
Triple
but
shrooms
can't
for
get hit.
Jimbo. And I think you just try to shroom ahead and just force Glass to use it, right?
Maybe, or at least, I think you at least try to get close enough because, like, if you can get red shells of your own, as long as you're close, then you can take the lead that way
Here
too.
we go, and they both get items. We haven't seen any second place stars yet.
Yeah. Well, now at least Jimbo has a defensive item, so if he passes Glass while
True.
driving,
So Jimbo just has to outdrive as we are in lap 2 of Wario Stadium. That bonk isn't going to help him. Glass is really rounding these corners quite nicely and has to dodge that green shell. Jimbo's in trouble.
Glass-
And another Tran.
Glass seems very confident with that line. here.
Yeah.
We've seen it
okay,
twice.
Jimbo's electing to get rid of the fake item box and just also throwing out these bananas, trying to get Glass on that last lap. I mean, Glass is in a really great position here right now. Jimbo needs a great item.
That green shell, I'm just worried about the chaos it might cause in this
and a
third
red,
lap.
okay, but we got
Red
to get
versus
up
red.
to Glass. Maybe when we round this corner, there might be enough time.
They might save it till lap 3 to get between that cut.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Interesting.
Here we go. Jimbo.
So it's interesting if Jimbo
Misses an item
chooses to
box.
fire this because
Glass had a really bad line around that corner.
and
there
he
it goes.
loses the red shell on
Loses
that
it with the
banana.
banana. I think Glass is in first on the last lap of the tiebreaker.
And this is
could
the
be
decisive
last,
race.
This could be the last lap for one of these racers in Wisco Kart Meet 2025.
Yeah, one of these players, whoever wins this lap, is moving on, and the other
Triple
one
Shrooms
is
is going to
out.
help Jimbo catch up.
Yes, but I feel like with that red shell and a shroom, he needs either a mistake by Glass or something a little bit nicer.
Glass is just locking. This is a time trial lap right now.
And we got a green shell, doesn't hit anyone.
Okay, Glass with a great line as well is really getting this lead.
Oh, dodges the
triple reds.
bananas.
Wait.
And are those reds going to make it?
Oh, they hit!
Are.
Is Jimbo going to get another hit? No, it's not. But Glass has a shroom. Dodges the green. Glass is favored here. Here we go. Gets a defensive
Boo
blue item.
can steal.
Just got to rip it. Okay.
Okay.
Glass is clearly in the lead right now. Jimbo needs something. Spamming it. Okay. Gets Glass to use it, but Glass is clearly in the lead right now. We need a line mess up on this last turn, and Jimbo needs a great item.
Glass gets an item there.
It's a boo. Yeah, I think Glass might have it.
Glass just needs to drive across the finish line here.
And Glass has made it to finals of Wisco Kart 2025. Woo! Oh my goodness.
You can see by the reactions of both the players how much this meant to them. This was such a hard-fought battle, and I know my nerves will be frayed.
Glass! Holy cow.
You know, woo! Glass has been open about how much these matches mean to him and how both positively and negatively
I
they
used
can
all my
affect his
energy.
feelings.
I got a race after this. Oh my goodness.
So I know that this result is just going to be so meaningful to him that he was in a hard-fought battle, kept together the whole time, lost that first tiebreaker race, and was able just to keep driving, keep clean, and pull it out.
Oh my goodness. Unbelievable. Jed killed it on commentary. This is just this was a show.
Dude, I don't know how. So LRXC is about to play his semis. I don't know how he calms down enough to play a match right after this.
I don't know how I'm gonna calm down. I gotta go. I don't know. Yeah, we gotta get us two back on finals unless I make it. I don't know.
Dude, I don't want us on finals because I want you there.
Okay. I'm signing out. I gotta start calming down so I can play semis. This was amazing. Let's get excited for semifinals 2. Me, Pony, Wah, and Gray. And Gray, coming all the way from Pennsylvania.
Okay, so just to recap there, we are going to have Glass and Cheech in the finals. They will be joined by the top 2 players of this upcoming match. And so we're going to have the second semifinals here coming up next.